Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Loot Whores and Save Scums podcast. I'm Alec.
Sean.
This is Brendan.
Yeah, I fucked up the intro, but that's okay.
I was wondering
That's
what was happening.
I'm just mind boggled. I'm sorry.
Did you catch the malaria from your manager?
No, wow. First of all, like, what kind of fucking start is that? No,
Wait,
I
the
didn't
people
get no
who listen to
malaria.
people who listen to the podcast only and don't listen to our videos might be a little confused by that.
Yes. No, I didn't get none of that. I don't know. I'm tired.
You sound tired.
Me too. Then I made myself a nice steaming cup of green tea, chugged that thing down because I forgot and it got cold, and now I have a lot of energy.
Oh, well, could not be me. So,
Oh. So
um,
how is everybody other than that? Other than being apparently very tired today. It is late in the day.
yes.
It's only 8. Are you guys old?
Yes.
We've established this. What do you
Um,
want from me? My nap time, my bedtime, my schedule is like 9 o'clock. I gotta be in bed. Although that did not actually happen last night. I stayed up until 3.
yeah, I was
I
wondering what
can't,
was going on.
yeah, I can't even do that anymore. Once it hits one, that's it. I'm out. Like, no matter what.
It's because I was doing Chalice Dungeons and Bloodborne.
I fucking hate the Chalice Dungeons.
Yeah,
Such a,
they're pretty
s-
shitty.
such a stupid mechanic.
It's just and it's just like it's a frustrating it's soul crushing because you have to do things over and over again,
Yeah,
hoping for RNGesus that you just get the
that you
gem
get the
that you
gem
want.
that you want. It's so dumb. And then they're like, yeah, uh, do you like having health and stamina? Well, too bad. Got half of it now. Have fun, nerd.
If that, if that, I actually had to do false depth dungeons to unlock the root chalices. So I didn't have to go through
Yes,
all of them.
that's right. I had to do all of that for my fucking arcane build.
Oh yeah,
And
that's what I'm doing right now.
I had to fight Rom, the vacuous spider, in this small ass arena with all of her stupid ass spiders and her
Yeah,
icicles. It was
it's
terrible. I hate the
bad.
Chalice dungeons.
It's bad. It's like it wasn't super bad for me because I have Simon's Bowblade,
Of course.
and
Cheater.
if so
Cheater.
I found out that because if you attack her head on, her head is just fucking shield that she did. It takes reduced damage, but if you poke at her with the bow from like the stairs, the elevated platform, it ignores that and shoots just above her head slightly, and she takes full damage.
Jeez.
So I had an easy time with that.
Yeah,
I'm not
because you're
Cheater.
farming. I
cheating.
haven't been farming bosses. I've been farming mobs. So I've been farming the madmen, the really creepy little fuckers that scream at you and then one shot you. I've been farming those assholes, and they just, I mean, no matter how many runs I do, they just never cease to just terrify the living hell out of me. So
Yeah.
there is that.
It's also a very good way to farm like blood echoes
Yes.
because it just drops a shit ton. Like I'll leave one chalice dungeon with like 400,000 blood echoes.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
It's great.
So a little thing also, because they don't like, you know, the legit people don't like false depth dungeons because it's, you know, cheating essentially, isn't it? But there is a false depth dungeon where, and you can exploit this if you want. I'm not suggesting you do it, but um, there is a mob who spawns right past the door in like a room really far away from you, and it's like a side room too. You create the chalice, you light the lantern, you walk out of the archway, and all of a sudden you'll just see a health bar slowly just depleting, and then you get a lot of fucking souls for it because I don't know what the mob is, but if you have full moon runes, like all three of them, I get 143,000 blood echoes.
You just like cheesing everything.
That's
Get
right.
Simon's bow blade, cheese everything. Go to
That's
this
right.
place, cheese everything.
Yeah,
Come on.
I
Exploits. It's not, I have the most fun breaking a game.
yeah, just
Yeah.
a while ago I saw him glitch out the blood-starved beast. Was it?
Oh yeah, I found so I saw someone do it and I wanted to try and test it and see if it still works and if they patched it or not. You can get him stuck in a wall and he'll fall out of the world. Had no idea you could do that.
Jesus. That would like
So many things you can break in this game.
that's just FromSoft games in general though, because they got like the hitboxes. They're bad. The terrain. It's no good.
Yeah.
I remember you can do that with one of the in Sekiro, one of the end game bosses. You can lure him off the side of a cliff and just kill him that way.
Jeez.
And he's hard, like he has three phases and they're all fucking hard. Instead, you
Who is the
just no.
boss? Is it
Uh,
Owl?
no, it's the Demon of Hatred.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't play Sekiro.
Yeah, you should.
Is
It's
it is
fun.
it like it's like hard? It's proper hard.
What, Sekiro?
No, the last boss for it, yeah.
Um,
If you did it
uh,
legitimately, is it like proper hard?
he's not the last boss. The last boss is Ishin. But if you did it properly, the Demon of Hatred, yeah, it's kind of hard
Oh,
because
no.
it's like it's different from all the other bosses because all the other bosses you could just deflect and you'd be
Yeah,
totally fine. But
we can do that with him.
uh, with him, he's like he does chip damage if I remember right because he's on fire, so
Oh,
he
I
does
see.
chip damage even if you deflect. So it's hard.
He's like Lawrence, the Vicar
That's right.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Apparently, people have a real hard time with him. Apparently, he's an asshole.
I'm not gonna. I never even fought Lawrence because I just forget every time. I just beat the Orphan of Kos and I'm like, all right, that's it.
And that's it.
I'm done.
He really is just like. I mean, there are a lot of bosses that are optional, but he really is just like he's not even out of the way, but you just completely forget that he's there.
Because he's just totally
Aw.
optional.
Or Lawrence.
Yeah, fuck Lawrence. He's the.
He
Was he in
caused
the.
it
Yeah,
because he didn't fear the old blood. He
he didn't.
betrayed. Oh God, he's killing me!
Lawrence got him.
By the gods, fear it, Lawrence.
Oh yes, you seek to betray me. I promise I will not forget our adage.
Oh, yeah.
But he did, Gandalf. He did. What an ass, truly. Someone said that Lawrence.
Are you fucking stuffing your face right now?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, is
no,
that so?
no. I'm hungry. I'm sorry. I had like
For shame.
I had lunch 10 hours ago, and I haven't had anything else to eat
Wait,
since
what?
then. I haven't even drank water today, which is a crime against humanity.
Hours ago it was 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that's when I ate, remember? Because we left to donate blood.
Yeah.
He
That's right.
donated blood today.
I donate plasma, so if you get plasma therapy in the hospital, you're welcome.
So he was donating blood. Oh god. Um. Well, no. I mean, I can tell the story. A woman walked up to the car and knocked on the door. First, she knocked on the driver's side window, scared the living daylights out of me, and then walked all the way to the other side, to my side, and she waved at first. She waved and smiled a really creepy smile. I was like, oh my god, she's actually gonna murder me. Like, a really creepy, like, just like demented looking smile. Or maybe I was just annoyed at her because she bothered me. But she tapped on the window and she asked me for change. First of all, I don't know why she had a band-aid on her forehead. She fully just had a band-aid on her forehead. She looked at me and then asked, "Hi, donated blood. I've been donating blood all day today. I was wondering, you got any cash on you? You got quarters?" And then she said, "Yeah, he's been asked. He told me to just ask around, and eventually I get to." It's like, no, I don't have cash on, and I
Right.
like quickly rolled the window up again and watched her walk away, and then went into the laundromat that's across the street from the plasma place. And then she came back after a little while, just sat down in front of the car and just sat there. I'd never felt so uncomfortable in my entire life.
Was her forehead have like a single bandage on it, or was it like with bandage?
No, it was a band-aid. Just like a band-aid.
That's weird.
And I was just like, you hit your head? You okay, lady?
She's been donating blood all day.
From her head, apparently.
Yeah, that's where the best blood comes from. Yeah, blood and insight all in one go.
She was granted eyes. That's what happened. The great Cos, or some say Cosm, granted her eyes, just like Rom, the vacuum spider.
Many eyes on Rom.
Vacuous spider. What does that even mean?
Means it's stupid.
Oh,
I
okay.
think vacuous is another word for stupid. Or empty? Something like that.
Vacuous is like,
I can
yeah,
see
I think
empty.
it's like, is it not empty?
I can see that. Your vacuum, the void of everything.
Well, you know what? We can look it up. We have the power of technology.
Having or showing a lack of thought or intelligence. Mindless.
Oh wow. So it is stupid.
So you are
Uh,
empty in the head.
Not enough insight, unfortunately.
Isn't that just, isn't that ironic though?
It has all those eyes.
But they're on the outside, not the inside.
Oh,
They
that's
gotta be on the
right.
inside.
See, someone didn't tell him.
See?
It's like
Yeah.
Carlos Willem. He didn't know. He didn't
Ro-
know it has to be on the inside.
yeah. Rom is probably just like, yo, what the fuck? I was
It's not
told.
working.
That's why
Yeah.
she looks like that. That's why she looks horrendous.
I mean, they all fucking Ebrietas, daughter of the cosmos. She looks like that.
I wanted to ask this actually. So the first time, like, imagine it was the first time you ever played, right? And you didn't know what she looked like. I thought that from the back, she's like, "Oh, am I fighting an angel?" And then when you walk up to her and she lifts up her bulbous fucking head, I was just like, "This is actually like nightmare view."
I mean, that's,
I was like, "Wow, I'm fighting an angel," and then she turns the fuck around and starts charging at your. Dude, it's just like, ugh.
I think,
Get it off me.
canonically, angels did look terrifying, right? So it's
Yeah, in the
lore.
Bible, they're like
It's
flaming
correct.
balls of fire with eyes, just
Yeah,
any
that's
eyes.
it all ties together, man. You
Is
were
the Bible
actually
a
fighting
cosmic
an
horror?
angel. Yeah.
The Bible is a cosmic horror, confirmed.
Oh, angels, are beautiful people.
Well,
You were led
isn't that just like
astray.
the theme of like higher beings, like our they're because they're timeless essentially, and we're time-bound beings. We just can't comprehend at all what they look like because we're so stupid.
That's why
That's why
we
people
need
go mad.
insight.
That's why they
Yeah,
all go mad.
we need insight. Otherwise, we can't do it.
I've been obsessed with Bloodborne lately.
Has played all
You
day yesterday and all day today. Not
you
saying it's a bad thing though. It's
yeah.
been entertaining to watch, I must say.
Yeah. You want to
Right
get
now, I'm just like rolling around as Bonkley.
you want to get even more obsessed. I think I have a doc somewhere that like compiles all of the lore from Dark Souls. And if I remember right, it's like 100, no, maybe not 100, maybe a little less than 100 pages long of just
That's not
Bloodborne
bad.
lore.
But then it's like, do you think it's like like you know it holds water, or is it just more lore theories?
I think they did their research. They were like Vadi, where they're like, here's, this item says this, and then this item also says this. So
And
we
it
can
says
infer
as
that,
well.
this happened.
I love those kind of videos. I've been watching a lot of Legend of Zelda like videos, but ones I've been watching have a lot of like theories in them. I've been obsessed with that.
Oh well, let's talk about it because we're talking about lore. I think you wanted to talk about this last week as well. Just lore theories about Zelda.
Oh no, I'd rather not actually. There's too much to talk about with that. I would take up the whole episode.
Well, you got
That's
until
right.
break. We'll give you
That's
until break. How about that?
it's like me with a fucking Warhammer. But yeah, go ahead.
I don't even remember. No, I thought I talked about it already. Like the theory where the timeline isn't really a timeline, so it's a loop with this new game coming out.
Did you talk about it on this podcast?
Ah, yes. Yeah. I think it was a
Yeah,
few
Cut this out. Cut
podcasts
this out.
ago.
We're recycling material. We got,
Yeah, we
we gotta
always
run.
recycle
Go.
material. Fuck you mean?
but yeah, no, there's that theory. One of my favorite creepy theories is that Majora's Mask is just Link accepting his own death. Link from Ocarina of Time had died.
Is that not just like a generally accepted thing, though? Doesn't everybody just agree that that's what happened?
I
Then he
think
gets
so. I mean, I've accepted it.
and then he gets reborn into a new age, right? That's how it works.
I mean, Links always get reborn basically. I think I saw a video that claims there's 14 different links. I don't know if that's true. I haven't counted them.
What the fuck? That might make sense actually.
Yeah, Link and Zelda both just constantly get reborn over and over again. And Ganondorf, I guess, but actually I think Ganon is more of a he keeps being sealed away and the seal keeps breaking.
He's too powerful to be
He is too powerful. He's got the
skilled
Triforce
outright.
power on him. Have you ever seen the opening scene from Twilight Princess? He literally like they're gonna stab him with a sword to try and kill him, and he literally kills one of the sages with his own sword. And then
And
they're like, "Oh God, we can't kill him," and then they just like into the Twilight Realm, and they're like, "Well, not our problem."
just fucking Dorias somebody.
Yeah, and now the Twilight people had to take care of him. And like I can go into that story too, but it's all
Didn't he
spoilers.
actually die in Wind Waker? He's like he died, didn't he?
Yeah, in the Wind Waker, in that timeline, that's the last time that we're probably ever going to see Ganondorf because Hyrule itself gets flooded too, and the whole point of Ganondorf is he wants to rule Hyrule. So, yeah, the end of Wind Waker's, the king literally touches the Triforce before Ganondorf. He's like, "Oh, my wish first," and his wish is just flood everything, destroy Hyrule. Now we have nothing to fight over anymore.
He
That's
fucking he fucking scorched Earth Hyrule.
Basically,
why Hyrule? Isn't he powerful enough to just conquer everything else? Just fucking do
Hyrule is
that.
the chosen land. It's the land that the goddess Hylia. I don't know.
Is it not just like a supercontinent though?
I think so. They never. Well, actually, I don't know.
Isn't it the only land on the entire planet?
Well, no, there are other lands because after Wind Waker, there are more games in the timeline, and they revolve around Link and Zelda Link and Pirate Zelda finding and founding New Hyrule on a different continent.
I see.
But
Well.
then they encounter another skilled evil that apparently lives on that land. Now, Ganondorf, I forgot what its name is, and Link has to use a different sword because the Master Sword is now lost forever at the bottom of the ocean.
Lot Link.
Poor little boy didn't know what he was doing. He's probably the youngest Link ever in existence.
I honestly, yeah, that poor boy. His starts with him with his fucking sister getting kidnapped by a gigantic fucking bird for some goddamn reason.
Yeah, he has to leave his poor grandma all alone.
Doesn't she die also?
No, she does die. She does get sick though, and you have to like heal her.
She sends you a letter that tells you, my time has come. I'm going.
If you're reading this, I'm dead. No, the grandma's okay. They're able to heal grandma.
Ow.
She's old. She's
Yeah.
gonna die anyway.
Yeah, poor grandma. It's weird. That's now that I think about it. Does Link usually have family in the other games? I don't know.
Zelda always his family.
Zelda's his best friend. A
Zelda's
lot of
what's
people
going
would
on.
a lot of people would like to say that like Zelda and Link are like a couple, but if you really pay attention, they're just really good best friends.
What are you talking about? A boy and a girl can't be just friends.
Yeah, no, Link and Zelda are just friends.
That's not how it works. Society
Oh
doesn't allow
fuck you!
that.
You've set him off now.
Oh no. Anyway, but yeah, no, Zelda lore is very rich, and there's a lot of like Easter eggs here and there. You can like really. In fact, there was a YouTube video. I only watched the first half an hour of it. It's an hour and a half long. The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask Iceberg. It's only about those two games, and it's an hour and a half long.
What is
So-
it? Why do they call it an iceberg?
I don't know. That's the first time I've ever heard that phrase, but they have an image of
Because
like
it's like the tip of the iceberg.
yeah, the tip of the iceberg, and then as you go like deeper, then the references and theories become more obscure. I think.
How strange.
Yeah.
How absolutely strange.
So they start off with, I guess, the more accepted and known stuff, and then they get deeper and deeper.
You got Hyrule Warriors.
I did. I just bought it. I haven't played it yet, though. I'm excited to play it. I had to go and do other things first while I was waiting for it to download.
He spent money on this game.
It was on sale. See, we're gonna be playing Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition on the Switch, and apparently that game, the price just doesn't go down. I tried looking for like on online or like a used copy or whatever, and it's hard to find. And the digital copy doesn't lower the price on its games like at all, even though the game is a couple of years old. It's still $60. But I happened to see it on sale today for 40, so I was like, I'm grabbing this.
I can't believe there are games that are so old, like on Nintendo, and they're still like full price.
And Nintendo does not lower its prices. It's
I've
kind of
gotten
annoying.
games on Sony for free just because they're so old.
Nintendo's bad with that, but that's okay. We got that. Been believe it or not, I'm still playing Final Fantasy 15. My problem is I'm trying to do all the side quests and all the hunting quests, and there's a lot of them. I'm trying to do them like I don't know why. I'm trying to do them for the main story, and now I'm overpowered for the main story. It's kind of dumb. I'm the kind of person who doesn't like to over level. I like the challenge.
You gotta go. You're talking to two people who do nothing but grind and overlevel.
Can't
So
you
everything
just
is easy.
can't you just unequip your good weapons and just use the shit weapons and then power yourself down that way?
Balance it out.
Yeah.
Yes, I guess so. I'll still have like a lot of HP, but at least my attack power would be. I suppose I could do that.
They don't scale. The enemies don't scale in that game. They just don't like match up to your level. Or
I think
do-
they do because I've noticed that the random encounters you have with the Empire. I feel like they've been sending higher level enemies, so I think they do.
Well, there you go. You don't have to worry too much, apparently.
I guess. Yeah, I'm trying to beat that.
Just gotta, be concerned about when you start actually doing story mode missions and you just one-shot people.
You blast.
So, that's what I'm talking about. Because that one mission where they introduced the Dragoon to me, I'm pretty sure she was supposed to kick my butt, but it was very easy for me. I think I'm over-leveled. But what can you do? That's what happens when I do all the side quests first.
That game has like MMO levels of side quests.
It does, and some of the side quests are really repetitive and really dumb. Like, oh, go here and find me 5 frogs. And it's like, the frogs are super tiny, you can't even see them, and it's a large area. I'm just like, this is annoying.
Oh, you can find this yourself. They're right here, standing literally right in front of you, and you're you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Hey man,
How many times do I find dog tags?
dog
annoying.
tags.
Yeah.
Well, like
Every time I see
Empire
this
dog
guy,
tags.
like, dog tags for like kind of like military dog tags, but for like the hunters, because hunters are getting killed by monsters. That's the storyline.
Yeah, not like dogs just dying out in the wilderness.
For people. But yeah, no, and his men keep dying, and every time I see him standing there with a question mark over his head, I'm like, oh my god, here we go. I have to find another dog tag. Like they can't just have like him give me a more interesting mission every single the same exact mission, just in a different area.
No, but if you collect all the dog tags, you get the last quest where you get to fight, an Uber dog tag.
You get to fight Thief
Seath.
or the Wave Tender's Great.
Sephiroth's dog tag.
Oh.
How's it go?
What? Est-ones Interius? Irave Hementi? Sephiroth?
Sephiroth.
Dun dun dun
There we go.
dun.
Right, yeah, so I've been playing that. And so I also did a thing. I think last episode I mentioned I wanted to try Assassin's Creed again. I did end up buying Odyssey on sale. I know it's not the latest one, but I got it for $15, so why not? And I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to stream it on Twitch and then take the recording and edit it and put the recording on YouTube. So I did the stream, an hour and a half worth of stream. And I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna go to bed and take care of it later. I went on Twitch to find the recording of my stream, and apparently Twitch will not keep the recording of your stream unless you choose it in the options beforehand.
So it's
So
just gone?
it's just gone.
Oh
An hour and a half worth of
no.
gameplay is just gone. So now I have to make a choice. Do I just continue from where I am and consider it lost tapes? The 2 lucky people who happened to catch my stream as I was doing it are the only ones
Yo.
to witness it. Or
Yeah, I
do I
would.
start all over again?
I do that. I like the mystery. It's like what? This is part 1, and he's already done all of this shit. What happened to the rest of it?
Yeah.
Oh. It's like
So
Star
now I have.
Wars when Star Wars
We
started at
we do.
part
We,
4.
Oh yeah, all right.
it's the Scum mystique.
Scum mystique. Jesus.
Fuck.
It's in the lore archives now. They'll never know.
That's right.
Well, I got a decision to make. I
I
think I'll start over. But
No, I think you should
Don't
just
start
keep
over. I
going.
say don't start over. Just keep going from where you are right now.
Because then if you start over, all of your reactions are not going to be genuine. Because you've seen
that's
it all
true.
before.
Well, I mean, he was already having a hard time kind of doing commentary because you already said it was like a little weird because you're basically talking to yourself.
Oh yeah, it's hard. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's a much different experience, that's for sure.
I feel
I
like
told him like I could hop on PSN also and then just watch him and then react. It's like I'm all doing a view party,
oh
a
my
watch
god.
party.
You guys don't talk to yourselves when you're playing games?
I
Not
do.
normally.
Like
Sadly,
yeah,
sometimes I will talk to
like
myself.
I'll be cracking jokes like, "Oh, look at what this fucking nerd's doing." Some dumb shit like that.
Sometimes I will like if it's I guess a game that requires planning, I will kind of narrate to myself my plan of action. And just to keep her like, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be good. I'll do this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's like now with this, so it's just it's very strange. But only when I'm alone. I can't do it when like someone's in the room with me.
That's why I've never witnessed it.
Ah, you gotta catch
I
them.
will also scream into a pillow if things get frustrating.
I just have to hide behind you very, very quietly watch. You'll forget I'm there. Oh,
Well, I think now is a good time for a break because
yes.
I need to piss. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I need
we'll.
to go through the Hypogean jail.
Oh my fucking god. Yo,
And I'm gonna eat a sandwich.
the soundtrack for Old Yarnum, so good. But anyway, we'll we'll see you guys after the break.
Bye bye.
Bye.
We're back. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I need to stop saying. I need to stop
Hi.
doing that.
Have you seen that video of Jennifer Coolidge where it's just music and they pan from her like legs and then all the way up and then she's just staring really deadpan at the person with the camera and she just goes, "Hi." I'm gonna post
I've
it on Discord. It's hilarious.
never seen that. It sounds weird.
It does sound weird. Anyway, did you guys see what I put in the Discord? Because I want to do this next week. You
Oh,
guys,
I looked at it briefly, but I already forgot what it was. Let me go see.
it's
Oh, Back for Blood
yeah, there's an
is it
open
out?
beta. No,
Oh,
there's an open beta that is happening next week, like next weekend. You have to register for it, which you can register in the link that I sent. And I think instead of Terraria next week, we could do that. Do the Back for Blood beta instead of Terraria.
I mean, am I even gonna be able to run? If I can run this game.
Honestly, I don't know if it's crossplay because I know it's on PlayStation as well. I should look it up. Because if it's
It's
crossplay,
probably
you
not
might be able
cross.
to do it. Yeah, you might be able to do it on your PS4. But
Okay,
let me
like we were
see.
talking about this actually, me and Brendan. Like, what? I know a few games that are cross. Call of Duty, it's crossplay, right? You can play with console players, which is just.
Yeah, it is.
I feel bad. I feel bad for those people, but yeah, I was like, I can't think of many other games that have that feature.
There are a couple. Final
Oh,
Fantasy 14 is another example.
Well, I know that as one, but there aren't many. And is that something that people want? Probably not people on PC, right? I don't think they care too much for playing with people that play on console
no, I
only.
think people are just looking for they want players in their games. So as many players as they can get. I don't think they give a fuck
Might
what
just be
fucking thing
people
they're
on the
playing
FPS
on.
side of things then.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Are you sure? Because like I saw a lot of people complaining about the fact that people
Yeah, a
getting
bunch
mad
of morons
on
complaining.
console. I couldn't aim for shit.
Oh, you guys are talking about first-person shooters. Well, I heard that the PC people they don't have recoil.
For
What
what
are
game?
you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So I kind of lost track of the conversation because I was registering for this thing. I clicked the link.
Yeah, I also looked it up. It is crossplay.
Oh, so
So,
we can do it on our PlayStations.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So do I just register?
Yeah, go register immediately because I want to
Yeah,
play this.
Did
I
you ever
have
lie
registered.
about your age on these things when they ask you what your birthday is.
Yeah, just to be sure, I always put I was born in 1992.
Oh,
I'm
I
sorry,
always put like
1902.
1956,
Exactly, just to be sure.
just to be sure.
I'm sorry. I'm registering, so talk about yourselves.
Oh my God. But yeah, I think should be fun if we can
Yeah,
get a
so I just jumped on this really quick, and I didn't really see what it is. What exactly is this game?
It's like it's by the people that made Left 4 Dead, and it's kind of like Left 4 Dead, but I think it's
It's vampires.
no, I think it's still zombies, but
Oh no,
it's
what game am I thinking about that's vampires and they have superpowers? That's something else
I
entirely.
don't know. But it's like Left 4 Dead, but I guess there's like classes, so every character has like a role that they fulfill in the team.
Oh,
Just
it's like what's it? What's that game? Killing Floor? Do you remember that game?
Yes,
oh
kind of like Killing
yeah,
Floor, yeah. Yeah.
interesting.
But it's made by the people that made Left 4 Dead. So this is Left 4 Dead 3 technically.
Well, you can't say that because that breaks, the rules. You don't break the rules. There's no such thing as three.
That's why they had to come back with a different name.
Yeah,
If
Back
we
for
drop
Blood.
episode, there's
It's
no thing as two.
it's yeah,
There's
I
no such thing as two.
think it could be fun. If we could get a
What's our
fourth
internet
person,
speed?
I don't know who, but
See if your sister, if your sister
oh
wants
hell
to.
no. No way.
Honestly, she needs a hobby. If we got her into playing video games with us, I think she could better get her mind off things.
Well, she was
Being
watching
stressful.
Hunter x Hunter before.
She has good taste. I mean, she's gonna sit there and you know, gonna mourn some
Yeah,
losses.
but you say she has good taste, but she was watching it dubbed, not subbed.
Uh,
Sometimes
well,
you don't feel like reading. I
can't
understand that.
No, yeah, I get it. It's just like I don't know. I can't do it. I think the only anime I can watch dubbed is Dragon Ball because
yeah, I can
Goku
watch a
doesn't
lot of
sound
the older ones.
stupid.
Yeah, the older ones have good enough voice acting, like English dubs, that I can watch it without feeling. I mean, we watched an episode of My Hero, and Brendan said, "Can we watch an episode in English?" And I said, "Okay, we can do that." And
Very reluctantly.
yeah, reluctantly, and for good reason, because we watched that, and it was bad. I'm sorry to the people that enjoy the dub, and that's fine if you do. But it was bad listening to. It's just, it feels like it's like when you're in school and your English teacher forces you to read like a line in a fucking story you're reading. That's what it's like when I hear English voice actors doing like anything in anime. Not that all anime, because there are a lot that have like good dubs in English. Like, good dubs, but I so much prefer subs to
Yeah.
when they scream. It's just like, how can you scream and sound so emotionless? Like, I don't understand.
Ah.
Like,
They
there's
also,
no. How can you have no heart when you're screaming? That sounds so strange.
I don't.
No.
We underestimated his fighting spirit.
Oh my God. That actually is
Shut
how it is
up!
though. It's
Stop!
terrible.
Stop, please.
And because I think it's also because like shit gets lost in translation or something, and like when they translate the dialogue from Japanese to English, it just doesn't. It sounds stupid. It just doesn't
Yeah,
sound right.
yeah. I mean, even for some, like, in subs from one, you know, from one, I guess, what's it? What's Viz? They're like different translations. Sometimes one translation is different from another completely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
it's
remember
true.
when I used to legally read mangas off of those sites that are now shut down because of copyright. Um, they're like literally a million different, well, not literally, but a lot. There's so many different scanlation groups that if you read one chapter from one, it's like completely different translation to what some other like what other group like decided to go with. It's like, oh well, this could be translated to this, but given the context, we believe the mangaka actually means they used to write scanlator notes in the chapters telling readers it's like this is what it translates to, but we felt it sounded better this way given the context.
Well, at least they gave you a heads up and they didn't just change it and just been like, oh, well,
They still do that. At least for the One Piece translations that I read, they still do that.
You don't do it on Manga Plus, right? You have
No.
your own little site that you go to.
There's I don't know what site it is, but it's just like they post the chapter on the One Piece Reddit, the subreddit, and
Mhm.
I just go to that.
Oh, nice. Wait a minute. Do I have to sign up for this Warner Brothers thing?
I don't
hope
think
not, 'cause I
so.
didn't. It just says to sign up for it to make the redemption process faster.
Yeah, but it
Well,
doesn't say you need it.
okay. Well, it says I'm registered, so
Yeah, it says I'm
I'm.
registered too, so
I think I am at least. Anyway,
yeah, I'm excited for it.
I'm
Something
excited
new to
too.
play other
it's been
than
years. It's been years since I've played something similar to this. I think.
And then we can put a recording out of us playing a current game.
Oh, we're gonna be. It's gonna be chaos. It's just gonna be me screaming. No one's gonna want to watch that. They're
oh
just gonna
yeah,
tell me to
you're
kill
just
myself.
a smoker is gonna grab you. I'm gonna be like lowers, and then
Help me! Help
help
me!
me.
It's just gonna be. It's just gonna be like how I. It's just gonna be me screaming. It's like Terraria all over again.
Yeah, I'm just like guys, calm down. It's not that serious.
I mean, when you're surrounded by, rotted babies, flying eyeballs, and you're just getting stomped on from all sides.
That's right. You get like
That's my
blasted by
reaction. Is
get
while
blasted by a
extreme,
get
I'll try to.
blasted by a rocket launcher from half a screen away. Very
Oh yeah,
fun.
that'll do it. What boss do we have next?
You still
Gollum.
you still stuff in your fucking face. I can tell.
Could have eaten it during the break.
I'm sorry.
At least like mute yourself before you do it, man. I'm still eating my chicken joy. That's what I'm doing.
Okay, I swallowed it.
My God. Anyway, yeah, just I don't know if there's like different difficulty tiers, but I want to do it on the hardest difficulty because I think that'd be the most entertaining.
It's just
You
gonna
definitely try.
make no progress.
Oh,
I mean, that's a good way to stretch a series, though, isn't
yeah,
it?
that's the name of the game.
Well, this is just an open beta though. How long is it going to be available as open beta?
I think it's
For the
just
most
the
part.
weekend.
Yeah, then we have to wait until it actually gets released. Hopefully, not too much
Yeah,
longer.
yeah.
We have to sit down for a long time to get enough content.
Yeah, we just make it like a. Well, I don't, cause I don't know how like if it's gonna be like Left 4 Dead, where it's like checkpoints for like one map, and then you got like three checkpoints before you reach the end. But if it's like that, we could like we could just do the whole level, maybe, hopefully. I don't know.
We'll see. Well, I mean, you want to put it on the hardest difficulty, so we'll see.
Maybe like the second hardest. Like Halo, where it's like, you don't play on legendary, you play on advanced.
That's right. You
I
get the
can get
challenge,
behind that.
but you also get a taste of what it could be.
Yeah. And then if we think it's too easy, we bump it up to a Master Blaster.
That's right. And then asses will get handed to us. And we'll have a nice laugh, and then we just call it a day.
That's right. I'm I'm pretty sure 90% of this planned video is actually just gonna be all of us fucking screaming. Like, help me! I'm getting fucked.
We'll see. I'm excited to see what it's like. I've seen snippets here and there of it, and the thing is, I feel like we're cursed because we said we were excited for Biomutant and it flopped pretty bad, didn't it?
Yeah, but this is free technically, so we don't gotta
Yeah.
pay for it.
Plus, it's made by the people who made Left 4 Dead, so like, how could they mess it up?
Well,
Oh, I
BioWare
guess
BioWare did make Andromeda, so
I was about to say that's the exact example I was about to use too. I was about to say, well, I guess the people who made Mass Effect also made Andromeda, so
Yeah, there there's endless opportunity to fail.
that's right. That's why you keep your expectations to the floor, and you'll never be disappointed.
that is true. That is life advice.
So I heard from an actual psychologist that that's false. Like if you have more pessimistic outlook, like if you know don't get excited about something and you expect disappointment, when something does inevitably disappoint you, it's still the same level of disappointment as what, regardless of whether or not you were excited for it to begin with.
Well, yeah,
Psychology.
it's still disappointment.
Yeah,
It's just like,
they said if anything, you feel more disappointed.
yeah,
Like, you feel more disappointed, even expecting disappointment.
because it's just so bad. Like it completely destroyed your disappointment. You're like, I didn't think it could get this low, but it
But it
did.
did.
Oh, kind
Like,
of like it's worse than I thought.
yeah, like it broke the floor. Like it's just far down there.
It's yeah. So just you know, feel however you want to feel. Don't expect that. You know, just. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm having a stroke.
Yes. Uh, no matter what you say, I'm always going to be a pessimist when it
Uh,
comes to games.
yeah, I was about to say this psychologist doesn't know life. It does help me if I set the bar low, because sometimes if I set the bar low and things are bad, but just a little above that really low bar that I had set, and I'm like, you know what, it sucks, but I expected less, so this is okay.
Yeah, and sometimes, very rarely, you'll set the bar low and the game just knocks it out of the park, and you're like, oh my God, so much
This
better
was
than I thought it
actually
would be.
And there you go.
Or sometimes you set the bar low and then the game is shit, but it's shit in a good way. Just makes you laugh.
Ah,
Like
like
EDF.
EDF,
EDF.
EDF,
EDF.
to save our mother from any alien
Yeah,
attack.
that's right.
From vicious giant insects who have once again come back.
The
The EDF
EDF boys.
deploys.
EDF.
So good.
EDF.
Brendan,
We should. Ooh, we should do EDF.
you've never played Earth Defense Force, right?
Brendan has no idea what I'm talking.
Oh
Yeah,
my
that's what I was gonna say. I
god.
was waiting until your song was over to tell you guys. I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's so good.
A
Like,
game rife with memes.
imagine like a super campy Starship Troopers. It's like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Starship Troopers is already campy though.
Yeah, but EDF is even more campy.
It's even campier than that.
And it's incredible because they like they know they're campy and they embrace it. It's great.
It's like Red Alert almost, isn't it?
Oh, I used to
Yes.
love Red Alert.
Yes. It's like that. Well, yeah, it's
They're, they-
just
they're in on the joke,
yeah.
which I like.
Red
It's
Alert
just
needs to come out with a new game.
They should have all the same actors. Oh no, they can have Tim Curry. Tim Curry's unfortunately he had a stroke.
Hmm.
well, he's dead?
So no, he's alive, but
He didn't recover
he's
very well.
wheelchair bound. Yeah,
Oh shit. I didn't
yeah,
know this.
yeah. He doesn't look. I mean, he looks well. He just doesn't. He's not in the best shape. So
But yeah, no, they should come back with a new game, but like a new generation of actors. I think that'd be interesting and funny.
some of them they should have George Takei back as Emperor of the Rising Sun. He's like 70 years old now, George Takei, and he still has full control of his faculties. I think
I haven't seen him in any media recently though.
he tweets like a lot. Apparently, like he's very in the social media. He's 84 years old. Are you fucking kidding?
I think that's like a lot of the older actors, right? I know Patrick Stewart, right? He's always tweeting about him and his dog.
You have to say Sir Patrick Stewart.
Oh, he's a knight.
He's a knight. That's
That's
right.
right.
He's a
Yeah.
sir. Just like Ian McKellen. Just hilarious.
And
They're
Christopher
both
Lee,
sirs.
bless his heart.
Bless his heart. Gandalf. Who else from Star Trek is old? Nichelle Nichols is 88 years old. Ahura. No one knows. These children don't know who we're talking about.
No.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've watched all the Star Wars, but the only Star Trek I've really watched were the new movies that came out.
So our parents were Trekkies. So I know Star Trek characters from like. Well, I don't know if they ever watched it with William Shatner, but I know that they watched a lot of Enterprise.
The one with Picard, right? Was
Yeah.
that? Yeah.
Do you know Mom and Dad wanted to name me Jean-Luc Picard?
Yes.
That's a long first name.
We've been told,
Thank God.
but they had to settle for Sean.
Yeah, they compromised. It just said Sean.
You
So I
lucked
went from a
out.
French name, I believe,
Yeah, you lucked
to an
out.
Irish name. That was not a good Irish accent. I can't do an Irish accent.
How dare you?
It's very hard. I end up like choking on my tongue when I do it.
Excuse me?
Yeah. I choke on my tongue. Chloe was text. I don't remember what she was telling us, but she was saying it's like, yeah. And we kind of had this problem too. Whenever I try to talk, sometimes I feel like I'm swallowing my own tongue because I'm like tripping up on my words. I don't know if anyone ever has that problem, but
Happens to the best of us. Happens to me a lot.
I can't hear. I couldn't hear you.
Happens to the best of us. Happens to me a lot when I'm talking to people. But I think it's mostly because I just constantly have phlegm in my fucking throat. So it interrupts the talking process.
Why you got phlegm in your throat?
I don't fucking know. Don't
You
ask
blowing your
me.
nose?
Yeah,
Because
I'm
of
blowing my nose. Fucking
he's human.
hock a loogie every 5 seconds.
You can drinking too much milk.
I don't drink any milk except for like fucking coffee creamer, but I don't think that counts.
I no, I don't think it does. I think
Oh,
I actually like we didn't have milk at one point, so I had to use coffee creamer as milk.
that's kind of gross.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is. I've done that before. It's way too sweet, especially if
yeah.
you're already having like a sweet cereal with it.
Yeah, and then you have like, French vanilla coffee creamer.
Yeah, it's like sickeningly sweet.
Did you know that there's cereal flavored milk?
Yeah, there's cereal flavored coffee creamer, and it's delicious.
I can't. I honestly I can't believe it.
No, you don't like some cinnamon toast crunch flavored coffee?
It's just. Mm, I mean, I've never had it, so I can't say no. But just the thought of it is just
Yeah,
strange.
it sounds revolting, but I think it'll be good. Honestly, I should walk to the Stop and Shop we got. Goes Go pick that shit up, cause I want
Walk
to
all the
know.
way to Stop and Shop.
Yeah, why not?
It's a long walk. Are you talking about like all the way next town over Stop and Shop, or is there one in your town now?
Is there not? Oh no, it's an Acme, right? The
Yeah, I
one
was about to
down
say.
down by the plaza.
Yeah, it's Acme. Yeah.
Maybe they got it. Maybe they
Well, they
got it.
should. I mean, it's a former Pathmark, isn't it?
Did they go out of business, Pathmark?
Yeah, I think so.
Or
'Cause
did
the
they
Yeah.
one by
turn
me
into
closed
Stop and
too.
Shop?
What happened?
Or were they like bought out by Stop and Shop?
They might have been because isn't your your old Pathmark, well, your current Stop and Shop in your town, Brendan, is now a Stop and Shop.
Yeah, but I think that's the only example because there was another one near where my sister lives that was a Pathmark, and they reopened as like some weird non-branded supermarket I've never heard of before.
Just because they're not branded doesn't mean they're weird.
I don't know. Most of the non-branded supermarkets I've gone to are a little weird. Either
Yeah.
hipster or they're really like I don't know the other word to use, but you know what I mean. Weird.
You
Wait,
heard it
what?
here first.
Wait,
Brendan hates hipsters.
what do you mean hipster? What is it? A hipster
Uh,
supermarket?
Like Whole Foods. I don't know.
Isn't Whole Foods owned by Amazon?
I think it is.
I
Yeah.
think it is, yeah. What's wrong with Whole Foods?
I've never actually been in one, but I feel like it's a hipster supermarket. Whole Foods or Trader Joe's.
Because it's like it's got like it's don't they tout like all of this organic shit,
Yeah, that
Yeah,
right?
is
Trader Joe's is
true.
100% organic.
Right? Yeah. So that's what he means.
But there ain't nothing wrong with it. As long as they got decent quality stuff.
I
I guess
like
so.
I like those stores where you have to bring your own containers and like it's all um priced by weight. So if you're gonna buy like beans, you have to have a container for your beans, you have a jar, and it's like the old candy dispensers where you open the lid and it just drops down into your jar and then you pay for it.
Oh.
Have that in the Giant near us.
What are you talking about?
It's not a dispenser. You just have to scoop it up. Scoop.
Yeah, it's like that. It's and you pay by weight. It's not a set price. Well, I mean, yeah, it
Interesting.
is a set price, but it's by weight. Anyway, apparently
Anyway,
it's quite a boring anecdote. So
I don't even remember how we got on to that.
Neither do I. The conversation just kept flowing.
this is what happens. It just
Yeah,
well,
we
we
just,
talk a whole bunch.
but we don't
That's what
say
it is.
nothing. That's right. It's exactly right.
I
Oh
almost didn't want to
God.
say it. For me.
Why? Why
Say
didn't you
what?
want to say it?
Wait, what are you talking about?
We talk a whole bunch. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a part of the intro that got messed up. Now we've
Yes.
said it at the end.
Yeah.
We've
That's
gone full
fine.
circle.
See, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna splice, this part and then the intro together. So it sounds like I did the intro correctly.
No, do it we're accepting, the failures. We're gonna go with it. Just like how Brendan's not gonna re-record the first part of his Assassin's Creed playthrough.
That's right. We gotta fucking rebrand as well. Because
Oh
apparently,
yes.
Brendan, you said you had some trouble with some stuff.
So
Because
apparently, Loot Horde is too spicy for Facebook and Twitch and streaming services. So yeah,
we
have to
might
figure that out.
I don't know what we could just do the save scums, but I feel like that's basic. Some basic shit.
3 Scums.
The three scums.
Three Scums okay. The only thing is, if we ever do want to introduce someone else, and it'd be like Three Scums and Joe.
Yeah, it'd be like it'd be weird.
And another Joe.
Or it could be like Alec and the Three Scums. Well,
Plus additional if there's
additional.
more.
It's 3 Scums and others.
And it's all, as we say in academia.
Ah, that's right. Yes.
Oh, God. Hey, we'll fucking figure it out. But
Yeah, it's a lot.
for
We have
now,
lives to live beyond this.
yes,
We're not thinking of this
That's
100% of the time. That's why the quality is so shit.
That's right.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, I'm trying as well. It's hard. This is hard. But I think for now we'll end it off here. And who knows? Maybe by this time next week, we won't even be called Loot Wars and Save Scums. You'll have to find out.
Find out on the next episode of
Dragon
We'll see what we'll be
Ball.
called.
Yeah.
Oh, Dragon Ball.
Oh God. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bart Simpson bouncing. Bart Simpson
Fucking
bouncing.
hell.
Bart Simpson.